Today on Talking Solutions, this is one of my favorite topics. It's the Poppy Foundation. And I'd like to welcome the president of the Poppy Foundation, Linda Newman, back to our studios.
Thank you so much for having me, Terry.
I like to spread the word. Animal causes to me are huge. I always also admit I'm proud to be a member of the board of directors for the Poppy Foundation. So I want to make sure that everybody knows what a wonderful group this is. You and I know the story, but how did the Poppy Foundation come to be? What's the beginnings of this wonderful animal charity?
Well, many years ago, a little cat named Poppy came to live at Bonanza Cat Hospital. She had a severe head tilt, and we come to find out later that she had feline AIDS, which meant she couldn't be adopted out to anybody. So she decided she would live at Bonanza Cat Hospital. We had people that would come in and she'd walk out and greet them with a gravelly meow and then turn around and walk right to the back, and people would ask about her story, and they started leaving money for her. So in 2007, I decided, along with a friend of mine, to start an actual nonprofit for the Poppy Foundation because people did want to give money, and we wanted to make sure that they could get a benefit from it also besides just giving. So we started the Poppy Foundation.
And it is a 501c3 charity. Talking about Poppy, and I've been around Bonanza Cat Hospital so long, I knew Poppy the cat before she passed, before the foundation was ever formed. Brilliant blue eyes on that cat. What a beautiful cat.
She was fabulous.
Who had a really, really tough life.
Yes, she did.
I think being part of a veterinary practice like Bonanza Cat Hospital, you come across abandoned, abused cats that have chronic medical conditions. And that's what the Poppy Foundation cares for, is that kind of animal. These are animals who wouldn't have a chance anywhere else.
Right. They have illnesses that a lot of other places may not treat. They would suggest that you put them to sleep. We feel as long as they're happy and they're eating and they're getting around, that they deserve a chance.
And there are a lot of cats who basically will live their lives out at the Poppy Foundation because they're not adoptable. We know that those animals also have medical conditions that are somewhat expensive to treat, to take care of. So the donations that come into the Poppy Foundation, by the way, doesn't get any other kind of funding.
Correct.
The kindness and generosity of individuals are what makes the Poppy Foundation possible. And don't think that it's a down kind of place. The Poppy Foundation, and I invite everybody to come and see it. We'll talk about the event coming up here in a few minutes. Everybody could come by. It's a happy place, a wonderful place. It's a place of cat trees and little kitty beds and toys and places for them to run. And it's cats having the time of their lives.
It is, and they absolutely love visitors because they live in a big space and they're just basically seeing the staff. When a person comes in and sits down, watch out because they're going to be on your lap. They're going to be purring and wanting pets, and they just want love. So we encourage people to please come by and see our kitties.
You want to talk about a cat-friendly place, for sure. People come by, and, you know, scientific studies have shown interaction with an animal, with a cat, is beneficial to your life. It's good for you.
Absolutely is. I can come to work and maybe not be having such a great day, and as soon as I see those sweet little faces, even though they're tromping all over my paperwork on my desk, it just changes my mood completely.
Even though they're sitting on your computer keyboard.
Exactly. Turning my picture upside down.
Even though they take your chair the minute you get up because it's warm.
I still love them.
I'm a cat person.
Makes my day.
I know you're a cat person, too.
Yes.
Well, I love the Poppy Foundation and got involved with it years ago. You know, when we talk about the fact that the Poppy Foundation doesn't receive any outside funding, it is tax deductible as a charity, as a 501c3. People give donations, which we are incredibly blessed to receive.
We are so grateful.
How many cats do we have at Poppy these days?
Unfortunately, we're at about 150.
Wow. I don't think I've ever heard a number quite that high.
We've never been this high before. I don't know why we have so many more now, but what that means is we have added costs. A lot of sick cats that need medicating and food and litter and you name it, we need it.
We've got a Poppy wish list, I know, on Amazon.com. It's on the Poppy Foundation's page on Facebook. People donate. A lot of times I see them bringing in the cases of the Friskies cans.
Oh, it's so nice, yes.
Cat litter. Newspaper even comes in handy.
We need newspaper. We need paper towels. We need paper plates, the little small ones to feed the cats on. Towels. If you're buying new towels and need a place to get rid of the old ones, we'd be happy to take them. Just little things like that we could always use.
And of course, volunteer hours make a huge difference. People who come in and pet the cats and say, you know what, I could volunteer over here. This is such a wonderful atmosphere. This is such a calming, wonderful place.
Right.
People come in and they help with litter boxes, I would imagine feeding.
We would love to have people come in and help feed. They do it at specific times, so the person would have to be available for that, but we would love that. If we have any former vet techs or anybody with experience that want to come in and help medicate our cats, that would be a huge help also. We'd welcome that.
We'd love to have you involved. The Poppy Foundation actually rents space right there next to Bonanza Cat Hospital.
Correct, yes.
So people can see Poppy cats through that door, and they're welcome to go in and visit and pet cats.
Absolutely.
Cats love to be brushed.
Yes, they do. Oh, my gosh.
They like to play with toys.
They love the toys. They just love human contact. A lot of people think that cats are loners. They want to be left alone, but that's not necessarily true. Our cats, we have many, many cats that just want to be with you. They want to be with a person.
Poppy Foundation has been around, you said 2007?
Officially, it became a 501c3 in 2007, yes.
We're always needing volunteers. We really, really appreciate the help.
It is a lot of work, and Dr. Stillman has been very generous lending her techs to come over and help us, but we really could use volunteers to help with the cats.
And what better thing to volunteer to do than hang out with cats?
Absolutely. Yeah.
To me, that's the best thing I could do all day long.
This is like my childhood dream, being surrounded by so many cats. I couldn't even imagine that when I was little.
I know exactly how you feel, because I think I've told a story to you before that when I was a kid, back in probably grade school, I told my mom that when I grew up, I'd love to have a big farm where all the cats could live.
Nice.
And I don't have that opportunity. The best thing I could possibly wish for is to be involved as much as possible with the Poppy Foundation, because that pretty much lives out my dream.
That's about as many cats as you would want, yes.
Wonderful surroundings. A lot of very cat-friendly people. If you're a cat person, someplace where you could go. There's a lot of ways you could help. You could volunteer for the Poppy Foundation. You could just come over and visit.
Right.
You know, if you come over and visit the cats and pet them and maybe brush them and play with them for a few minutes, chances are you'll come back. I would imagine you see a lot of repeat visitors that way.
We do see a lot of people that come in the first time to visit, and they're so excited and overwhelmed and happy that they say they will be back, and I do see their faces come back again.
We've had different service groups. Was it Rainbow Girls that I saw in there one Saturday?
The Rainbow Girls have been in there. The Girl Scouts have been in there. We get school children. Right now, there's a class that is collecting money for the Poppy Foundation, and I will be going on Thursday to talk to the class about the kitties, and they asked me to bring one. So I'll bring a kitty down, and they'll present us with a check.
How old are the kids?
I believe they're third graders.
Oh, that's a cute age.
Yeah.
And they're learning at this point in time that they can be involved with this philanthropic kind of endeavor, that they can do a little charity work.
Exactly.
Give a little something to the Poppy Foundation, and you're going to take a cat to meet them.
I am going to take a cat. That's right.
The Poppy Foundation always is needing our help to be able to do the wonderful work that they do. One of the events that I'm the fondest of is the holiday sale.
Yay.
Coming up Saturday and Sunday. It's next weekend, December 12th and 13th. Come by, and have you got a bunch of stuff lined up? I have bought such great Christmas gifts.
We have jewelry, we have Laurel Birch products, we have handbags, coffee mugs, gift baskets, ornaments, you name it. If it's got a cat on it, we're going to sell it.
We all know cat people. I know cat people, and I'm also a cat person, so I'm double whammy here. For gifts for a cat lover, this is it.
This is the place to be, definitely.
Plus, there's always some other cool things. There's raffle baskets that you can bid on.
Right.
Maybe get tickets to a show or wonderful gift baskets.
Right. We're going to have fabulous raffle items. I believe we're going to have a Kindle or an iPad available for the raffle. That's a big draw. We also have items that are non-cat for people that want to come in and get little presents for either coworker or your teacher. Lots of goodies.
That's a great idea. Everybody has got some kind of a little gift. You have an office gift exchange under $10 or something under $20.
Right.
The prices at the Poppy annual holiday sale, I'm looking at it upside down. No, you don't have to turn it upside down. It's all right. I can read upside down.
That was pretty good, Terry.
But the annual holiday sale, gosh, how many years has this been going on now?
I believe this is probably our 6th year.
And this actually helps a great deal.
It's our biggest fundraiser of the year, yes.
10 to 4, Saturday and Sunday, December 12th and 13th. It's the Poppy Foundation. They rent the space right next to the Bonanza Cat Hospital, and that's at 6620 Sky Pointe Drive, which is in the Centennial Hills area. It's very close to where the 95 and the 215 meet up on the north side. Get off at that Buffalo exit. Boom, it's right there. Also, on Saturday specifically, Saturday, December 12th is the date when you can bring your kitty and get pictures with Santa.
We have the most fabulous Santa you will ever see, and he loves the kitties. He's so good with them, and it's just so much fun to see it. We also can do small dogs. And if you want to bring your children, Santa would be happy to see them also. Bring your children and your cat and get their picture together. Yes.
And they'll probably be pretty good holding your cat since it's their cat.
Exactly.
I hadn't thought about that. The Santa pictures are adorable. Of course, 100% of that goes to the Poppy Foundation. Also with my cats, I'm sure yours are the same way. When it comes to all the different opportunities around town, maybe over the holidays, bring your pet out and get a picture with Santa. The cats are not interested in going to the big pet store. They don't want to go. There's dogs there, and no, I don't think so. However, bring them to the Poppy Foundation, which is next to the Bonanza Cat Hospital. Very cat-friendly surroundings. The cats don't mind going there quite so much.
Right. We have a smaller room that we put Santa and our professional photographer in, and they take the picture in there. It's quiet. You're by yourself. There's not a lot of noise going on. It's very calming for the cat. And we try to do it quickly so they don't have to wait around too long.
It's going to be a good time. Santa photos the first day of the Poppy Foundation's annual holiday sale and raffle, which will be next Saturday, December 12th. The Santa photos, now I know the sale is 10 to 4, but the Santa photos are
10 to 2.
Gotcha. I didn't think we made Santa stay for a full 6 hours.
Our Santa has to go to work afterward, making toys.
That's right. Well, you know, it is the holiday season, so he's got to turn some stuff out. Lots and lots of opportunities, gift baskets, all kinds of good things you can get in the raffle. And, of course, the holiday gifts. The prices are wonderful. All the money goes to benefit the Poppy Foundation and the mission for caring for all of these cats, and a big number of cats this year. 150.
A lot of cats.
With the Poppy Foundation. I know about this because I'm on the board and proud to be. In many cases, these cats will live their lives out at the Poppy Foundation.
Yes.
Most cases. And in some cases, it's kind of a kitty hospice.
It is basically a kitty hospice. A lot of the cats that we have there don't necessarily have illnesses. Some are behavior problems, and they will live with us forever also. I want to also point out that our cats that have illnesses, none of it is contagious.
No.
We have no contagious cats there. They're chronic illnesses like liver disease, kidney disease. Some have feline AIDS, which is not contagious to other cats.
Exactly.
They have feline leukemia, which is usually transferred from mother to kitten, so it's not contagious to anybody. Can't get it and transfer it to your cats if you come visit. We wouldn't have anything like that.
Linda Newman is the president of the Poppy Foundation. And the behavior problems that we're mentioning will get a cat kicked out of a house. No question about it. If the kitty has problems with the litter box, there are a lot of reasons why somebody will say, I can't do this anymore. Cats are introduced to the Poppy Foundation through a lot of different circumstances.
Correct, yes.
I know that every now and then a former Poppy cat who gets adopted out is microchipped and ends up in another state.
Mm-hmm.
One of the situations we had recently is a former Poppy cat got adopted and moved out of state. Was it South Dakota?
North Dakota.
The person who adopted her had a stroke and was no longer able to care for her.
Right.
So that woman's sister gave the cat to a kill shelter.
Exactly.
They ran the chip and they saw that it bounced back to the Poppy Foundation. We found out about that. And our Poppy family, the people on Facebook, stepped up and said, you go get that cat.
That's right. The policy of the Poppy Foundation, if you do adopt a cat from us, is we will take the cat back anytime, any place. We don't care what the reason is. We want our cats back. And we find out many times people, I don't know if they're embarrassed or they just don't want to take the time, but they will take the cats and leave them at animal shelters. Most of these animal shelters are kill shelters, and we do microchip all of our cats, and we've been very lucky that we've been called. We also had a call from Florida that 3 of our cats were dumped at a shelter down there. And again, Poppy volunteers, most specifically Sue Honorado, who is on our board, went down and got the cats. And we had many people donate money for the flights to go back to Florida and to North Dakota and get these cats. It's just amazing that people are so generous when it comes to something like that. But we love our cats. They're our family, and we would never dream of dumping them at a shelter.
They never do anything to deserve that kind of treatment.
No, they don't.
It's a very loving place. It's the Poppy Foundation. I invite you, really, if you have a soft spot in your heart for cats like I do. It's the most amazing place. People of all ages come to visit these cats. It's just the sweetest spot. And to see them all living together, and they have cozy places to sleep, to see them laying in a cat bed in the sunshine through the window.
They love it. And thanks to a couple of volunteers, we're able to open the front doors now and get fresh air in, and they just love it. Lay in the sun with the door open, and they're just happy as can be.
It's a great place. It's the Poppy Foundation, and they've got the annual holiday sale and raffle coming up. I can't wait to go. People come in and out of this thing all weekend long. That is coming up next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, December 12th and 13th. The hours both days are from 10 to 4. If you happen to come by on Saturday with your kitty or your small dog, Santa will be there to do photos with your kitty on Saturday between 10 and 2, and all the money goes to the Poppy Foundation. I think we all really need Santa photos with our pets.
I think so, too.
I love those photos. It's a good time. We all get in there. We socialize. Wonderful conversations. We spend time with the cats. Mm-hmm. We shop. We buy presents. We enter the raffles. It's a wonderful holiday event, and you are welcome to join us at the Poppy Foundation, right next to Bonanza Cat Hospital. The address, 6620 Sky Pointe Drive, which is up near where the 215 meets the 95, right there at that Buffalo exit. Boom. They're right there.
It's so much fun. And it's very festive. We decorate it like you're walking into a winter wonderland.
If you haven't gone to any really good holiday parties yet, put this one on your calendar for sure. Next Saturday and Sunday, the 12th and the 13th, at the Poppy Foundation, 6620 Sky Pointe Drive. You can find all this information also on the Poppy Foundation page on Facebook. I'll also make sure that all the information, the links and everything are on our Talking Solutions Facebook page. Plus, we will include a podcast of this interview. What else do you want to talk about? Is there anything you want to ask for?
Well, we can always use food.
I know how much my kitties eat.
Yeah.
But when you start talking 150 cats, I think of those big cases of cans of Friskies that you get at Sam's Club. That's 40 cans of food. Is that even enough to feed the kitties one time a day?
No. We just spent over $900 for cat food. That will probably last us a month. That's just for the canned food. That doesn't count the dry food. And unfortunately, because we have a lot of cats that have urinary issues, we have to feed them a special diet.
Which is more expensive.
Which is way more expensive. It's a prescription diet. So I couldn't even imagine what the entire cost would be. I haven't sat down and figured that out because luckily the dry food is donated. But on average, I would say the cost of caring for the cats for 1 month would be around $10,000.
It's a lot of cats.
It's a lot of money.
Some of these kitties also have medical needs, which is part of the expense that we're talking about.
That's the biggest expense, paying for medicines. They're very expensive. And we haven't found an outlet where a nonprofit for animals can get a discount on medicine. If anybody knows of that, I would love to hear it.
Yeah, you got any ideas in that area? We'll take it. The vet who oversees, who is the heart of Bonanza Cat Hospital right there next door, is Dr. Linda Steelman.
Yes.
And she's also the heart that helped you create this 501c3 charity that is the Poppy Foundation. And I've never known anybody who has such a way. It's like she's the cat whisperer.
The Poppy Foundation would not exist without her.
And she's amazing. Dr. Steelman, gosh, she got the award, one of the best vets in the U.S. She really, truly is so giving.
She loves the cats more than I can say.
They're supervised under loving, excellent care.
Yes.
And they are at the Poppy Foundation waiting for you to come and visit, come and see them. Donate if you can. You don't have to give money. Volunteer your time. Give us your newspaper. Give us some canned food. Give us
paper towels.
Old towels that you don't use anymore.
Exactly.
Blankets. It helps us care for the Poppy cats. Oh, and by the way, there's always a Poppy Foundation wish list on Amazon.com. You can get to that also from the Poppy Foundation page on Facebook. And please, something that will be beneficial from all sides, you come to the Poppy Foundation annual holiday sale and raffle, biggest fundraiser of the year for the Poppy Foundation. Such a good time. It's next Saturday and Sunday, December 12th and 13th. The hours both days are from 10 to 4. If you happen to come by on Saturday with your kitty or your small dog, Santa will be there to do photos with your kitty on Saturday between 10 and 2, and all the money goes to the Poppy Foundation. All the proceeds benefit the Poppy Foundation. Sound good?
Yep.
I know the past couple of years, Poppy Foundation has been at our Divas Day Out event.
Yes.
At the South Point. I found out it's going to be on a different date this year, coming up at the end of February.
Oh, cool.
Gives us a little bit more time to get everything ready.
Yes, that's really good.
So I'm thinking we're going to see the Poppy Foundation at Divas Day Out as well. And of course, all the info will be widely available here because it's something that we put on with Beasley Media Group. So we will be happy to have you involved again.
Oh, great. We love Divas Day Out. So much fun.
So a lot of opportunities for you to help us with a very good cause. That is the 501c3 charity. That is the Poppy Foundation. I am a proud member of the board. Linda Newman is president of the Poppy Foundation. Sure appreciate you taking time. You got a busy schedule, girl, especially because I know you do a lot of work on that holiday sale.
I do a lot of the work. My board helps a lot too. And just special thanks to my sister Pam, who really does the load of the work.
She's a Christmas angel.
She is definitely.
She decorates. She puts together gift baskets. I mean, she's amazing. And we would love for you to come out and join us. A lot of ways for you to help the Poppy Foundation. Let's start with the annual holiday sale and raffle. That would be next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, December 12th and 13th at the Poppy Foundation, right next to Bonanza Cat Hospital. And that's at 6620 Sky Pointe Drive, which is in the Centennial Hills area. It's very close to where the 95 and the 215 meet up on the north side. Get off at that Buffalo exit. Boom, it's right there. The president of the Poppy Foundation, Linda Newman, thank you for coming to join us.
Thank you for having me.